Everyone is gooning and talking to AI. This is a modern psyop. This is a modern trap. I think that it's deliberately designed. The way that this is so designed to the point where people do not recognize the trap that they're in. Imagine the future generations, how they will live if the current Gen Z, when they're adults or when they're even grown or when they're even older, how will their kids function? Especially if they opt out of the social relations for AI girlfriend and opt out of social activities instead for AI and gooning, how will we function in the future? Will the birth rates go down? Is anyone thinking about these things? What effects could this have on the younger generation if we don't break the curses now? Everybody talk about generational curses. Are we breaking the curses or are we allowing the curses to continue down? Because the world is starting to become a place where it's starting to be more okay with this AI stuff. We don't have a harsh message anymore. We don't have father's message saying, stop the BS. Stop that. We don't truly have that anymore. And I think that's where a lot of society's problems come from. Not only that, it's also self-accountability, because we can't always blame our parents or we can't always blame society for things. We also have to take self-accountability and self-responsibility. Because people came to me and said, Preem, how do I stop gooning? And I truly had to self-analyze this from my mastermind brain. And I truly studied myself. I said, okay, how did I manage to fight it? Or how did I manage to flee from it? And it was truly mainly when my days were so filled up with work, or my days were so filled up with work and training and me not even being on the phone. But now we don't have that anymore. Now we have gooning. Gooning is a process of escaping social relations for a digital screen. And the way that the brain is hardwired, we all know that this is a form of seeking comfort and pleasure, hedonism. This is a form of it. And it's like many people got programmed by this thing. Mostly it started early on. For a lot of people, it started early on. They don't even know how they got introduced to it. And some people know exactly how they got introduced to it. So gooning could be a problem. In talking to AI, as I just said, it's removing human connection from everything. Now it's getting pushed to the extreme. This is actually The Matrix, the movie. It's starting to become exactly how The Matrix, the movie, predicted. What is it? The AI's running the world. What is AI doing for everybody? It's thinking for everyone. The second someone needs a question to answer, ChatGPT. Is it taking us away from thinking? Is it taking away our critical thinking? Because I see that it's taking away our relationships. And I see a lot of men online, they're now saying, well, why should I even try to get these women when the same women who it may take some pain and effort to get in person, well, now they're online. I can just goon to it. This is what a lot of men are now thinking. They're now thinking these things. And they're saying, you know what? Instead of me going through the pain of getting rejected, well, I can just create an AI girlfriend. I can just create an AI and I can just sit at home and talk to the AI. So this is now what's happening. Do many of you think that this is something detrimental or helpful? Because we know the internet was the most helpful thing in humanity and also the worst thing in humanity. It brought out the best of humanity and it brought out the worst of humanity. We know that both was needed because you can't have light without dark. We're only grateful for the light because of the dark. We're only grateful for the good things of the internet because the bad things of the internet. So is this helping men? Is this helping men? Is this helping society? Because if society continues down this pathway, are birth rates going to collapse? Is people even going to try to seek human relations anymore? Or will it just be AI? Will they come out with a new AI system that can get pregnant and have kids? Who knows? Who knows how advanced AI can possibly get in the near future? So the movie The Matrix, it told us all of this already. It warned us about everything that was going to happen. And it's unfolding. Jesus even warned us about everything that's happening. It's unfolding. And I truly think that the only way to even fight this and escape this is to truly, genuinely sometimes cut off your phone. Be busy with your work. That's one of the ways that helped me. Personally, I'm not trying to teach you anything because I truly couldn't care. I couldn't care. I just needed to speak about this because I genuinely had this on my mind. An entire generation, more generations to come. Because imagine how advanced AI will be. I'm seeing men being tricked in real time on Instagram. They can't tell if it's an AI girl or not. So a lot of these men are already being tricked. A lot of these men are also being tricked out of their money. A lot of these men are also falling into it. So what is the solution? We have to come together. We have to figure out a solution. What is the solution to fighting the AI and fighting the gooning? I try and give solutions, but do people really value solutions or do they just want to have their problem validated? See, this is where we start to draw the line. Do people really want solutions or they just want their problem validated? Because I see a lot of men and a lot of people saying, it's not even just men. Let me reword that. A lot of people, men and women, are saying that it's hard to stop. Well, first, that's a mental problem. It's not hard. You have to reframe. So that led me to think that people may not truly want their problems fixed. They just may want it validated and heard and understood. And they go back to it. Because a lot of people feel discomfortable for a couple days out the week. They say, you know what, I really want to truly change. And then a couple other days out the week, they're right back to the same thing. So do we really want to change in our humanity? Or do we kind of love our change? Do we kind of love the comfort sometimes? And then all of a sudden it makes me think. An entire generation is now gooning and talking to AI. They don't even want to talk to humans anymore. They don't even want to talk to humans anymore. Why would they talk to humans if they can just go to AI and just have instant information, learn everything from the AI, do everything with the AI? The AI is now his girlfriend. They're flirting back and forth. Now men are just saying, why would I even go out here and try? But I think you should still try. I think you should. That's what I think. I think you should still try. Don't let the psyop of the AI slop, the AI machines, all these different algorithms. It's all part of a big construct. Now, we can call it the matrix of the enemy, but there's someone behind these mechanisms. Now, see, this is the thing. This is where I'm about to get started. You thought I was started? I'm about to get started now. This is the thing. Whether it was meant for good, humanity always have a part of corruption that wants bad. Think back even in Genesis. We had the perfect paradise, perfect everything, and we still decided to ruin it. So whenever there's something good for humanity, that good thing also becomes bad. So internet started out as a good thing. Started off as a good thing. It's good for humanity. We need this. We need access to infinite information at all times. But then on the backhand, we didn't think about all of the problems underneath that it could have caused a linear chain of problems. Like the AI girlfriends talking to AI instead of getting human solutions. Not even wanting to talk to people anymore. Opting out of social situations. And we didn't think about that. We just thought about the good. What good could it have done? Well, it expands the businesses, makes businesses work better. It makes effort work better. It uses your effort and multiplies your outputs. But we didn't think about the back end. Now, is it going to get worse and worse? Is this what we're seeing? Are we seeing a shift of AI and gooning? Is it going to get worse and worse? Or will we finally fight? Because we know the cyclical nature of hard times create strong men create hard times, and all of these things. Strong men create easy times. You know the thing. So is this the cycle that we're going down? Are we now living in hard times, which will force us to become even harder than ever before? Perhaps that's the time we're coming to. Who knows? Perhaps some of us will actually break the generational curses. Perhaps some of us will actually progress. Who knows? Perhaps this is true. Now, I want to end it right here. This is my closing. Let me know some of your thoughts, if you have thoughts on this topic, because I don't even want to imagine what it would be like for the younger generation. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years old right now, growing up into the AI world. The AI is going to be far much more advanced as soon as they get our age. It truly might be walking AIs by then. So are men and women going to start to get an AI partner? Who knows? So I'm going to end it right here. Thank you for watching. If you watched, I appreciate it.